The Employee Self-Service (ESS) module for MYOB Acumatica is where employees can view and manage their details and submit leave requests. These can then be managed and processed in the Payroll module. In this video, we'll view and submit leave requests. Before submitting a leave request, it's best to view and understand your leave balances. Let's start by opening the Leave Balances form. The Leave Balances form shows the current balances of all leave types you are entitled to. The unique entitlement ID and leave name are displayed, making it easier to view the type of leave balance. You can see the unit the leave type will accrue in, for example, hours or days, along with the total amount of leave you have accrued and the current leave balance for the leave type. In the Submitted but not approved column is the leave that is awaiting approval, then there's the leave that has been approved but not yet paid, and lastly, the available balance of leave to be taken. This is the difference between the current balance and any leave that has been approved and not paid. It's worth noting that only submitted leave requests impact the available balance. The request column has a link to create a new leave request for the corresponding leave type. There are several ways to get to the Submit a Leave Request form. One way is from the Employee Calendar screen. Double-click on the leave day or click and drag across a range of days to start the request. Another way is from the Leave Balances screen. On the main table, click one of the leave request links. Then, on the Projected Leave Balance screen, click New Leave Request on the toolbar. Lastly, on the Leave Requests screen, click the plus icon on the toolbar. The Form toolbar provides the following actions for a manager to complete on any requests belonging to the employees they manage. There are Approve, Decline, Reassign, Edit, and Ready to Pay. Once the leave request has been approved, the request will be added to a pay run and processed. The summary area comprises the reference number, employee, and status. The reference number is a unique code for the leave request record. It defaults to New. There's no need to change this. If you are a manager, the system will default to your information or submit leave on behalf of an employee by selecting the employee you manage. An employee will only have the option to select themselves. The status of the leave is shown. This will be one of the following. Open. The request hasn't been submitted for approval. These leave requests won't be actioned until submitted to your manager. Submitted. The request has been submitted for approval. However, it can still be edited or deleted in this status. Approved but not paid. The leave has been approved but has yet to be processed in a pay. In this status, it can no longer be edited. Declined. The leave request has been denied and will not be processed further. Ready to pay. The request has been marked as ready to be paid in a pay run. Processing. The request has been added to the pay run, which is being processed. Partially paid. This status is used when the leave request spans across more than one pay run, and there is still some to be processed. Paid. All days of the request have been paid. Cancel. If you no longer want to take the leave that you've requested, you can cancel either the whole request or individual days in the request, even if you've already started taking it. The form is now broken down into Request Details and Approval Details. Let's focus on the Request Details tab, where all the leave request details are set. Leave types that are in your standard pay can be selected here. For example, annual or sick leave. Select whether the leave request is for 1 or more full days or less than 1 day. You will need to add the hours in if it's less than 1 day. Enter the first and last date of your leave. When entering leave for less than 1 day, use this field to enter the number of hours of leave just requested. If you asked for more than 1 full day, this field is red only, and the units are calculated based on start and end dates in Australian sites. If you request 1 or more days, this value will be derived using the employee's default work pattern source in New Zealand sites. The days or weeks of leave requested are determined using the hours requested in New Zealand sites. This red-only field displays the current available balance for the selected leave type. If required, enter a short description of the leave or any additional information you want to provide your manager. Some leave types may require you to attach documents, such as a medical certificate if you were off sick. If this is the case, click Browse to locate the file and then upload to attach it to the request. The details of all attachments are displayed below. If required, You can save this leave request as a template, choose Close to submit it later, or click Submit to send it to your manager for approval. Note that your company may have rules in place to prevent negative leave balances. If your leave request will result in a negative balance, it may be blocked with an error against the balance, or it may be submitted with a warning. Once submitted, the Approval Details tab is updated. Within this tab, you can see the manager your leave request has been emailed for approval. Now that we know how to create a new leave request, how can we see what leave we will have at a specific time? You can view leave requests and upcoming days off in ESS by either going to the leave request screen and on the calendar screens, Employee Calendar and Team Calendar. The Employee Calendar displays all public holidays and your submitted leave requests. Hover the mouse over a leave request to see its details in a pop-up. The arrow buttons can be used to move from one month to another. Click Today to go to the current month with today's date highlighted. Click the plus to submit a leave request. Let's view the Team Calendar. The Team Calendar allows an employee to view their team's leave requests. An employee can hover over their leave requests and get the details. However, due to the Privacy Act, they can see the team members' requests but not the details. The Team Calendar includes the same buttons as the Employee Calendar with the added features to filter by week, fortnight, month, and employees. When planning your leave, you can use the Projected Leave tool to get an estimate of how much leave will be available at a future date. Open the Projected Leave Balance form. We'll look at projecting leave. In the Inquiry Date field, select a future date to view your projected leave balances, such as Christmas or Easter. Once a date is selected, you can view your current leave balance, the projected accrual, unprocessed leave requests, and then the projected balance you can use. Note that this is an estimated balance based on the employee information held within your company's site. As an employee or manager, you are ready to submit and track your or your team's leave.